Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 5, Section 3, and we are going to present for BFC 4460 through Engineering Economy. Okay, this is my team members. First of all, me myself, Farah Wahida binti Uzair, and my metric number is CF230119. Second is Siti Nur Hazira binti Sheikh Abdul Jamil, metric card number AF230047. And third is Fatin Nur Fazira binti Muhammad Shahril, metric number AF230015. And fourth is Nurlisa binti Abdul Aziz, AF230009. And fifth is Aisyah Humaira binti Muhammad Alawi, DF230139. And the last one is Lau Tai Wei, metric number DF230075. Okay, now we will continue for part A, which is Project Economic Evaluation.
So for this project, our company is Nexus Construction Sdn Bhd, a Malaysia-based construction and infrastructure development company. So the total investment value for this project is 135 million ringgit. So the main objective of this study is to evaluate and compare the financial and economic viability of two potential sites, which are Site A in an urban area and Site B in a semi-urban area. So our company provides core service in civil engineering, building construction for both residential and commercial projects, as well as project management. So our key focus is to deliver cost-effective solution while maintaining high quality standard. So we also prioritize safety at the construction site and ensure environmental responsibility in every project we handle. So for this project, our vision is to become a trusted construction company in Malaysia that delivers high quality and sustainable projects. Our mission is to complete every project on time, within budget, and according to the required quality standard. We also focus on ensuring maximum safety at the construction site for all workers. In addition, we aim to use efficient, innovative, and sustainable construction methods in our work. For the project scope, this is RM 135 million investment include several main components. So first is site preparation and earthworks. Next is foundation, structural and building construction. It is also include infrastructure development and utility installation. Lastly, we also consider long-term operation and maintenance cost planning to ensure this project remains sustainable in the future. So now let's look at how we actually execute this vision. To keep a massive project like this on track, we use a structure work breakdown or WBS. So think of this as our project DNA. So below are five distinct manageable phases. So the first phase is project planning, and then second is site preparation, third construction work, and next is infrastructure works, and finally is project completion. So now let's look at our organization chart. We have structured our team into three clear levels to make sure the project runs smoothly and safely. At the top, we have executive leadership. Our director is Lau Tai Wei. He oversees the overall operation and make all the big strategy decisions for the project. So next, our project manager is Siti Nur Hazira, who will coordinate our schedule, budget, and quality. Working alongside her is Farah Wahida, our finance manager. She manages the budget, cash flow, and cost control. Finally, we have on our on-site and technical execution team who handle the work on the ground. So our construction manager is Nolisa Aziz. She supervises all site activities and safety standards. Next, Aisha Humaira is our quantity surveyor. She prepares cost estimate and monitors our spending. And lastly, we have Fatin Nur Fazira. She is our site engineer who oversees our daily operation and provide technical support. So, this hierarchy structure helps our team communicate well and complete the project successfully.
I am Lau Tai Wei. For this session, we look at Nexus Construction, which is currently showing strong financial and operational performance. The company is experiencing positive growth in both revenue and net profit, indicating that it's financially stable and capable of supporting future investment projects. Overall, this slide highlights that the company has a strong foundation and is in a healthy position for expansion. In this slide, we evaluate whether the company has sufficient capacity to fund a 135 million investment. Based on the analysis, the company has an internal cash power of 62.7 million and additional borrowing power of 145 million. This means the total available funds are more than enough to cover the project requirement. Even after internal funding is used, the remaining gap is still safely supported by external financing. Therefore, the project is financially achievable without affecting daily operation. For the final slide, we analyze the funding structure and financial safety of the project. The funding mix consists of both internal funds and bank loans, with 66.7% financed through bank borrowing and 33.3% from internal reserve. The safety check showed that the debt level remained within a safe range, with a debt-to-equity ratio of 1.54, which is still considered manageable. Based on this, the recommendation is a green light, meaning the project is financially safe and feasible to proceed. Therefore, the company can confidently move forward with the investment.
Now I will present the economic analysis for Site A, which is the Sungai Klang Corridor Urban Zone. So this project is a smart flood mitigation and riverfront integrated development project. Its purpose is to reduce flooding and improve the riverfront area for public and commercial use. So the main components include a flood retention basin, smart pumping station, IOT monitoring system, riverbank reinforcement, commercial units, pedestrian and cycling path, and also solar lighting system. So for this analysis, the project life is 20 years with a 10% MAR, revenue growth by 4% annually, operation and maintenance cost increases by 3% annually, revenue start from year 2 and salvage value is received in year 20. Okay, for Site A, the total initial investment cost is RM135,200,000 ringgit. So the main costs include land acquisition, earthwork, retention basin construction, smart pumping system, riverbank reinforcement, and commercial riverfront units. So revenue starts from year 2. The revenue sources are commercial rental income, parking and facility fees, government flood mitigation incentive, and carbon credit revenue. The total revenue in year 2 is RM21,200,000 ringgit. So the formula used is as per shown. So from the calculation, year 10 revenue is RM29,013,663 ringgit and 87 cent. So the year 20 revenue is 42,947,310 and 13 cent, and the total revenue is 586,630,063.28 cent. This slide shows the operation and maintenance cost. So the operation and maintenance cost includes electricity, mechanical system maintenance, staff salaries, monitoring system maintenance, and general maintenance. The total operation and maintenance cost in year 1 is RM 7,100,000. So the formula used as per shown. So based on the calculation, year 10 operation and maintenance cost is RM 9,263,889 ringgit and 61 cent. For year 20, operation and maintenance cost is RM 12,449,892.98 cent, and the total operation and maintenance cost is RM 190,779,658.87 cent. So at the end of year 20, the project has a salvage value of RM 6 million ringgit. For net cash flow, the formula used is revenue minus operation and maintenance cost plus with salvage value. So in year 0, the cash flow is negative RM 135,200,000 because of the initial investment. In year 1, it is negative RM 7,100,000 because revenue has not started yet. So in year 2, the cash flow becomes positive at RM 13,887,000. In year 20, it increases to RM 36,497,417.15 cent because salvage value is included. So the total undiscounted net cash flow is RM 266,650,404 ringgit on 40 cent, and the net present value is RM 2,052,332.54 cent. So the conventional BC ratio is 1.010, while the modified BC ratio is 1.015. Since both are more than 1.0, Site A is economically feasible. However, cost control is important because the margin is small.
Okay, I am Lisa, the lead of Site B. Our project is in semi-urban area called the Sungai Muar Corridor. This project will run for 20 years with a 10% interest rate. At year 0, we need a total setup cost of 111,600 ringgit. The highest costs are the retention basin at 26 million ringgit, earthworks at 19 million ringgit, and commercial unit at 18 million ringgit. Okay, next, let's look at our 20-year timeline. Every year, our revenue goes by 4% and our maintenance cost goes up by 3% due to inflation. We start making money in year 2 with 16.6 million ringgit. Meanwhile, our maintenance cost starts in year 1 at 5.75 million ringgit. In total, after 20 years, we expect to collect 459.3 million ringgit in revenue and spend 154.5 million on maintenance. Finally, this is our cash flow summary. At the end of the year 20, our old equipment is still worth 4.8 million ringgit. After we calculate everything, Site B gives us a final net present value NPV of 495,431.10 ringgit, and because this number is positive, it means our project is safe, profitable, and makes more sense than Site A. That is okay.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatina Fazira, matrix number AF230015. I will present the benefit cost ratio or BCR analysis for Site A, which is the urban area option. Based on our calculation, Site A requires an initial investment of 135.2 million and generates an NPV of 2.05 million. Using these values, the BCR obtained is 1.015. Since the BCR is greater than 1, the project is considered economically feasible. This means the benefits generated are slightly higher than the cost involved. However, the margin above 1 is very small, indicating the Site A is quite sensitive to changes in project cost, revenue, or economic conditions. Therefore, although Site A is feasible, careful financial management is required to ensure the project remains profitable. Now, let's look at the BCR analysis for Site B, which is located in the semi-urban area. Site B requires a lower initial investment of 101.1.6 million and generates an NPV of 4.30 million. The calculated BCR is 1.038. This value is higher than Site A, showing that Site B provides greater economic benefits for every ringgit invested. It also indicates better financial stability and lower level of risk. Therefore, Site B is considered economically feasible and performs better financial compared to Site A. For 4.2, after comparing both alternatives, we found that both Site A and Site B are economically feasible because their BCR values are greater than 1. However, Site B demonstrates stronger economic performance. It has a higher BCR of 1.038 compared to 1.015 for Site A. In addition, Site B requires a lower initial investment while generating a higher NPV. These findings indicate that Site B offers better financial returns and a stronger safety margin against future uncertainties. Therefore, Site B is recommended as the preferred option for development. Next, for sensitivity analysis was carried out to evaluate how changes in important economic factors affect the feasibility of the projects. First, we considered a 10% increase in project costs. Under this condition, the BCR values for both sides fall below 1, making the projects economically infeasible. Next, we analyzed a 10% reduction in revenue. The result also shows a significant decrease in BCR values, causing both projects to lose their economic effectiveness. Finally, we examine the effect of increasing the interest rate from 10% to 12%. This reduces the present value of future benefits and lower both the NPV and BCR. Next, the 7 principles of engineering economy were applied throughout this project to support effective decision making. First, we developed alternative by evaluating 2 possible project locations, which are Site A and Site B. Second, we focus on the differences between the 2 sites, such as investment cost, revenue, NPV, and BCR. Third, we use a consistent viewpoint by conducting the analysis from the perspective of Nexus Construction Sedan Berhad. Fourth, all costs and benefits were measured using a common unit, which is Malaysian Ringgit. Fifth, we considered all relevant criteria, including costs, revenues, risk, operation, and maintenance expenses, and salvage value. Sixth, uncertainty was made explicit through assumptions on revenue growth, inflation, and interest rate, followed by sensitivity analysis. Finally, the project performance should be reviewed continuously so that decisions can be updated whenever actual conditions differ from the assumption. Lastly, several potential issues may affect the implementation of the project. One major issue is the high initial investment cost, especially for Site A. This can be addressed through phase construction and external funding support.
Good morning or afternoon. I am Aisyah Humaira binti Muhammad Alawi. For this study, we are evaluating 2 potential development sites, which are Site A, located in the urban area at Sungai Kelang Corridor, and Site B, located in a semi-urban area. The main purpose of this analysis is to identify which site is more economically efficient and stable for long-term development. Overall, this comparison helps us understand the best option based on both cost and performance. In this slide, I present the economic comparison between Site A and Site B based on several key indicators. From the analysis, Site A has a higher initial cost of 135 3.2 million and a lower net profit of 2.05 million. In contrast, lower initial cost of 111.6 million and a higher net profit of 4.30 million. For the benefit cost ratio, side A record 1.015 in terms of financial risk. Side A is more risky, whereas side B show better stability and lower risk overall. Based on the overall evaluation, side B is selected as the final recommendation. This is because it offers higher profitability, lower financial burden, and a better investment value compared to side A. In addition, side B also provides maximum stability, making it more suitable for long-term development. Therefore, side B is clearly the most efficient and practical choice for this project.
Okay, now we will continue for part B, which is Real World Engineering Economy, evaluating micro business feasibility through engineering economy and benefit cost analysis. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Hasniza, and good morning. So today I would like to present our engineering economics project, which is entitled Real World Engineering Economy, evaluating micro business feasibility through engineering economy analysis. So for this project, our group created a small business called Crispy Dumpling and Cha. So we sold two main products, which are crispy dumplings and teh ais cincau. So this project helped us understand how to apply engineering economic concepts in a real business situation. The main focus of this project was to analyze the cost, revenue, profit or loss, and break-even point of our business. So for our project objective, the first objective of the project was to plan and conduct a realistic micro business activity. This means that we needed to prepare our products, set the prices, and manage the business properly. The second objective was to record the actual cost, revenue, and profit or loss from the business. By recording all the financial data, we could see whether our business made a profit or loss. So our third objective was to evaluate the business feasibility using engineering economy principles. We also applied break-even analysis to understand the minimum sales needed to cover our costs. Lastly, this project helped us identify the challenges, lessons learned, and improvement that can be made in the future. For scope of project, the scope of this project focused on our micro business, which was crispy dumpling and cha. So our products were dumplings sold at RM6 ringgit and teh ais cincau sold at RM3 ringgit. So the business was carried out on 13 May at FCAP UTHM from 9 AM until 2 PM. Before the event, our group prepared a business plan, designed a promotional poster, and opened pre-orders to attract customers. During the event, we recorded all expenses, sales, and any challenges that happened. After the business ended, we calculated the total cost, total revenue, profit, and break-even point to evaluate the business performance. The project is important because it helped us apply engineering economics in a real-life situation. Through this project, we learned how to estimate costs, set prices, predict sales, and calculate profit. From a civil engineering perspective, it helped us understand cost control, financial feasibility, and resource management, which are important in construction projects. Overall, this project improved our teamwork, communication, budgeting, problem solving, and decision-making skills.
Good day. Today I am going to present our business summary and planning for our stall. So our main goal is to serve UTHM students by offering food that is fast, delicious, and affordable. So we have two main products on our menu. First is our crispy dumpling for our M6 ringgit. It is a very popular snack and easy to eat between class. Second, we have our teh ais cincau for our M3 ringgit. So this is a refreshing and a cheap drink for student. So our operation, this is a one-day event on 13 May 2026. We open from 9 AM to 2 PM. So our location at FCAP UTHM. So, to make sure everything runs smoothly, our team has divided the work into 5 main tasks, which is food and drink preparation, cash and money handling, marketing and promotion, managing pre-order, and controlling our stock and ingredients. So now let's look at the organization structure of Crispy Dumpling and Cha. So our team is divided into clear roles to make sure our daily operation runs smoothly. First, our project manager is Lau Tai Wei. He is responsible for the overall business direction and decision making. So next, we have Farah Wahida. She is our finance manager. She manages our budget, control costs, and check our profits. So next, our marketing and promotion manager is Siti Nur Hazira, which is me. I manage in charge of promote our brand and attract our customer. So for our food and drinks, we have two production manager. First, Nurlisa Aziz that handle food production, and second is Fatin Nur Fazira that handles beverage production. So both of them ensure our products are high quality and ready to serve. So finally, we have Aisha Humaira. She is our sales and inventory manager. She manages sales and control our stock so we don't waste any ingredients.
For this section, the business shows strong financial performance with significant profit generation and healthy zero debt structure. The net profit of 408.09 and efficient capital usage reflect that the business is operating in a very stable and profitable condition overall. This slide explains the capital structure of the business. The total cost is 505.91, which is fully financed by the owner capital without any external debt. The cost breakdown also shows a lean operating model, meaning the business is able to keep expenses low while maintaining smooth operations. In this slide, we analyze the two main revenue drivers, which are fried dumplings and teh ais cincau. Fried dumpling acts as the higher margin product, while teh ais cincau supports steady volume sale. Both products play an important role in balancing profit and customer demand. For this section, both products are analyzed against their break-even point. The results show that actual sales has exceeded the break-even level, proving that the business is financially stable. This confirms that the pricing strategy and sales performance are well balanced and effective.
This slide shows the profit conversion process, where total revenue of 984 is reduced by cost to produce a net profit of 108.97. This demonstrates a highly efficient conversion of revenue into actual profit. This slide highlights the balance sheet position of the business. The company maintains strong liquidity with high asset level and zero liabilities. This shows that the business is financially healthy and does not face any debt pressure. For this session, the benefit cost ratio is 1.71, meaning every 1 ringgit, investor generate 1.71 ringgit in return. This clearly shows that the business is highly efficient in creating value from its capital investment. In conclusion, the business is financially viable, low risk, and ready for growth. All indicators, including profit, liquidity, and BCR, show strong performance. Therefore, the business is considered stable and suitable for future expansion.
Now, I will present Chapter 3, which focuses on the key challenges and operational management of our business project. During the business operation, our team faced several challenges, including food preparation, inventory management, time management, and meeting customer demand. Which both products were prepared and sold within a limited period. Proper planning was very important to ensure smooth operations. To overcome these challenges, we divided responsibilities among team members, monitored stock level regularly, and maintained effective communication throughout the event. These strategies help us manage the business efficiently and gain valuable experience in teamwork, problem solving, and business operations. Next, I will discuss the operational challenges for the fried dumpling product. One of the main challenges was the preparation process. The dumplings needed to be prepared carefully before the frying, which required time and coordination among the team members. During peak selling periods, customer demand increased, making it challenging to serve customers quickly while maintaining product quality. To address this issue, we assigned specific tasks to each team member. Some members focus on preparation, while others handle frying and customer service. We also prepare ingredients in advance and monitored inventory regularly to avoid shortage. Moving on to Cha Thai tea, the main challenge was maintaining a consistent taste and quality for every cup sold. Since customers expect the same flavor in every serving, it was important to follow a standard preparation process. To overcome these challenges, we used a standard recipe, prepare ingredients beforehand, and assign team members to specific tasks. Regular stock monitoring and communication also help us avoid shortages and maintain smooth operations. Through these efforts, we successfully maintained product quality and managed to sell all prepared cups during the business event.
For conclusion, based on the financial analysis, the business generated a total revenue of 984 ringgit with a new profit of 408 ringgit and 9 cents. Fried dumpling was the best selling and most profitable product. Since the actual sales exceed the break-even point, the business can be considered profitable and economically feasible. And for the recommendation, for future improvement, the business should increase promotion through social media, introduce more product varieties, improve inventory management to reduce wastage, and collect customer feedback regularly, and maintain proper financial records to support better business decisions.